before we send team member in a grand style. So we want him to dance, to shake body for us. So our president team member, are you ready? Our four will be director.
Oh, you Akika. Orisha family. Music and talent, my number one. Yeah. Every night I just to give it up the dance of crazy. Store my children. Me back I want. I feel going in the yo baby cow. I think I kill up. I know the no goes well. Everything about what you are. Keep to the beat. Come up with that about me, baby. Shake your body, oh. It's not the time to dance, not the time to dance. Shake up the music, you go try to dance. Don't give me stress. Where I be today? There's a message I give to me. Make me happy. Happy day, happy. Cause I can't believe one I see you. This kind of music you go try to dance as slow and steady. You want to give you stress. Anything where I be today, the goodness and message which I hope I give today to make me happy.
Now, our president team member again, welcome. Like I said, it's going to be exclusive and value added and loaded. Now, before we have more people joining us on the show, I want you to tell us who is Ajewole Michael.
Yeah, thank you very much. So, like you said, the question is who is Ajewole Michael? So, to God be the glory. I am Ajewole Michael by name. So, and Ajewole Michael of today now is the youngest and newest president team member of Neolife International.
Fantastic. The youngest president team member in Neolife International. Before we have more people joining us today, now I want you to talk. Good day. So I have some questions, a lot of questions.
You are highly welcome, sir.
Package here for you, and I'm sure you are set. Answer two. We have the opportunity now. Let's start like this. Ajewole Michael, can you tell us your education qualification?
Yeah, when we are talking about education,
tell us your education qualification.
Let me just put it in this way. My schooling qualification, because there's a difference between being educated and going to school. So my schooling qualification, I only have O-level degree. So I never went to any university or polytechnic or college of education before.
An SSCE holder. That's great. So now, how do you get to heard about this business opportunity and your feelings when you are being exposed to this fantastic opportunity?
Yeah, thank you so much. So in 2016, February, I write my JAMB. I was seeking for admission then. So in March, I heard about this opportunity through a friend of mine. So, but when I first heard about this business opportunity, I don't see it as an opportunity because the way it was explained, I don't believe that such great opportunity exists in anywhere around Nigeria. So I couldn't take it. I don't take it serious in the beginning. So that's just it. I don't see it as an opportunity when I was first told about it.
Okay, tell us little about your background, how you are brought up, and where you grew up.
Yeah, thank you, Sam. I was born and brought up in Osun State, Ilesha precisely, and Ijarigbe is my hometown. So I came from a royal family, but a very poor background. I'm a very serious student because right from my childhood age, I have the dream to become great in life. I want to be living in a great mansion. I want to be driving a big cars. I want to live a comfortable life. But all my plans are not in any way to achieve these things. So I want to go to school. That was what I was trying and aiming at before I heard about this business.
Fantastic. So I intentionally asked for the background because some people will say, hadn't been, I have the opportunity to come from a very rich background. I have my family members support me. Chances that I might build a successful business like this guy, like that guy, like so person. So I want to clarify that. That's why I'm asking about your background. So that's fantastic. Now,
Even hello, sir.
yeah, I'm with you.
When we are talking about that, I always tell people in our family, we are poor to the level that poor people are also pitying us. You know, they are level to poverty. You know, when you
Yeah,
are
yeah,
poor to a certain stage, even poor people will pity you that these people are even poor. So poor people will give thanks to God when they see you. So that's the level of our own poverty.
good. So again, I would like uh, you to tell us now you are the current youngest president team member in New Life Nigeria, West Africa, Africa as a whole, and there are chances that you might be the youngest in the world based on the data we collect. How do you feel having such big title and having such huge success and responsibility on you?
Yeah, thank you so much. You said there are chances that around the world, not that there are chances. I was called from company that I am the youngest presidency member in New Life around the world, not in Africa only. So I was very excited to hear that. One thing is that my dad is my first time they will call me from company and tell me they are proud of me. Like company have been calling me so many times, like we see your performance, keep it up. But for different people to be calling me from company and the first thing they will tell me is that they are proud of me, they are proud of my productivity. You know, that is a great feeling to see the company you partner with proud of your activity. They know, like, they appreciate all our efforts. So I feel so like it has been a great privilege. I feel so excited to receive such call. Now, I don't just receive recognition from Nigeria only. I receive recognition from outside the country, from South Africa. I receive recognition from a lot of countries I don't even know. So I feel so excited so I give God glory. I give God the glory because it's a grace. It's a grace.
That's good, fantastic. I got to know there is a little mix up with a connection with the live streaming on Instagram, but we see if that has been fixed. we are live questions there with me. So I want to ask you this question.
And it
I
seems you
know you
have
happens to be the
breaking in network.
now.
Yeah.
Well, I'm hearing you clearly, and I think everything is
Okay. I can hear you
on my
clearly
end.
very clearly now.
Now, I got to know that you are the team leader of the super team. Definitely myself, I know you are not a superwoman, or are you?
Actually, I wasn't born as a superwoman being, but I
Yeah.
make myself one.
You make yourself a superwoman.
Yeah.
So the reason I'm asking this question is that every human being life has their strength and their weakness. So before we dive down into the interview proper and before allowing our viewers to throw questions to us, I want to know what your strengths are. And at the same time, after telling us your strength, I will still ask you some questions about your weakness and challenges you have while you are building your business in the beginning.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Like one thing I have loved right from my time, I love teaching. I love teaching. I love teaching a lot. Most especially on what I am specialized on. So one thing I feel is that I always like people around me to know what I know. So and since I joined this business, so it may when I realize duplication is one of the biggest key to success in this company. So it is very easier for me to duplicate because right from time it has been what I've put into practice. So I always like people around me to know what I know, to feel what I'm feeling when I know it is a positive vibe. So immediately when I was in this company and I know duplication is necessary, so to duplicate is damn easier for me. So that is number one. And one thing I love about this company, they have provided to us all the necessary tools we need. And all those tools are the things that I have been doing in one way or the others before. So it is easier for me to just to strengthen up and to maximize it. So that is how I have been able to make the business work for me and work for my team.
That's fantastic. We got to know that your strength is duplication and ability to train whatever you know to duplicate it to your team. So before we go to the strength, to your challenges and little weakness, like I asked that are you a superwoman, and you said you are not born a superwoman, but you are trying to adjust, build capacity, make yourself better day by day to be a superwoman. So before we get to discussing about your challenges and weakness, we will pause to make sure our transition is in order because of the Instagram live and other things. So I will pause and join. So that's what we quickly try to fix. I've asked our present team members some questions. Actually, we have welcomed him in a grand style. He has danced, he has shake body, he has relaxed his muscles and brain, and is ready to answer our questions. So I asked him, is he a superwoman? And he said no. But he's trying everything to make himself better day by day. So I now asked about his strengths. He told us his education and bringing others whatever he knows. Now, our weakness are. I'm not going to ask her straight like that. Now, my question is, what are you with me, Mr. Michael?
Yes, sir, I think you can hear me clearly.
Yeah, I mean, what are your challenges? And when you first said about business, when you are starting up your business, and Hello?
Hello? Hello?
So, do you hear my question?
No, sir. The network is bad.
So I said, okay, but are you hearing me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now, sir.
So I said, you've told us you are not a superwoman and you have told us your strength. So my question now is, what are your biggest challenges when you start? I'm not saying during your experience as a network marketer, but when you just start network marketing as a newbie, when you are new in the industry, what is your greatest challenge and how do you overcome it?
Yeah, thank you so much. My greatest challenge in this business is disappointment. Disappointment. Because my first time of attending a network marketing seminar, so which they call guest training, immediately I see that is a great opportunity. So I've written down all the names of my friends, family that I wanted to introduce into the business. I expect them to grab it immediately so we can make things happen together. But I was highly disappointed when I called all of them. Almost all of them didn't answer me. They turned down my call. So and it has been a greatest challenges for me as a newbie then, because I expect them to see what I'm seeing. And since I know vividly, we are all from the same background. We are all managing. We are all poor. So I wonder why they don't see the opportunity in what I'm calling them from. So that I feel disappointed. But the only way I'm able to overcome this is I went to training oven. I don't miss training. I never miss training. So when I get to training, so they let me know it is not new
Hello?
to them,
Okay.
and they had their experience. So can you, hello?
Ah, we are hearing you now. We are hearing you.
Should I
I'm
start
hearing
again,
you.
or you heard me from where I stopped?
Yeah, you said your biggest challenges is when people did not answer you, rejection or
Yes,
somewhat, and you
rejection.
said you are going to training. That is where we start having problem with the connection. You said you start going to training.
Yes. So how I handle that rejection, because you know there's difference between you being rejected with people by people you don't know, and being rejected by your family member, your best friends, people
That
you
you are
know you
very
are facing.
passionate to help.
Yes, people you know you have that same problem. You are living in the same life of suffering. So I feel so disappointed when they reject me. But when I went to seminar, a lot of people share their experience and they let me know it is not new, it is normal. So since then, anytime I'm going out to present my opportunity to people, I expect rejection. Even before I see it,
You
before
prepared
it
for it.
comes, I expect
Hmm.
it. So when I see
So that
rejection,
means
it's just like I see what I've been expecting. So it doesn't funny and I don't feel disappointed.
now that's very good. Normally, when you are starting out your network marketing business, people do advise to make a list, hot list, some call it prospect list, whatsoever. But from what you just said, you said you try it and you get disappointed. Now, in just a single sentence, what would be your best advice for people who are just starting up in relation to prospect list or hot list or list of friends and close relatives? Should they create it, use that system, or they should neglect it right from start?
Okay, thank you so much. Now, it is very, very advisable for them to create hot list. They should use the system because later on, all the hot lists I make them that they disappoint me, they are the biggest people I have in my business now.
So that means
Yeah.
they later join you, but not in
They
the
later
beginning.
join me, but not immediately.
Yeah. So that's the point I want to get. Thank you very much for the sincere answer. So I will move on to the next question now. And I'm sure you are enjoying yourself. And to our viewers, I'm very sure you are getting something. I don't want any moment of the section to pass you by, because who knows, that might be the moment you need most to skyrocket and scale your business to the next level. Now, to my next question. I've known that our 4 director is not a superwoman from his answer. So my next question now is this. We got to know that network marketing is a business where leadership matters, and that leadership determines the success of the business. So my question is now, how do you manage to position yourself as a leader? How do you manage to guide your team? You know, I know in your team now, you have people that are educated, people that are not educated, you have people that are older even than you, and you have people that are younger than you. How do you see this work or responsibility? How do you manage to do that? As you manage to do the balance?
To God be the glory. Everybody in my team, like I have built myself right from when I start this business. I have learned you have to treat people the same way by treating them differently. If you are a student, elderly person, you are a young person, you don't even, I have some people who doesn't know anything in my team. So it is easier for me to manage them because I relate with them based on who they are. So like I said, in short form, I treat people the same way by treating them differently. Hello?
Fantastic. So, fantastic. Now, another question I have for you, our president team member, is, and you know, people that are already being in the industry, because of the result they are showing about the industry, people want to join. What would be advice for people who are promises a lot of rewards and results? So people join, but what would be your advice for people who join because of the results and rewards?
Hello?
Hi, we are hearing you.
Yeah, please can you come again with your question? I can't hear you very well.
Oh, I said network marketing as an industry promise people,
Okay.
their prospect, a lot of things. So my question now is this: people who join network marketing because of the result and reward, what would be your advice beginning?
Yeah, thank you so much. Actually, I will say this. Everybody in life, starts or gets involved in something because of result. You worship, if you are a Christian, you go to church, you worship God because you were promised a result in the heaven. If you are a Muslim, you go to mosque because of the same thing. If you go to school, you go to school because of something. Everybody starts because of results. Yes. But when you start because of results, you must understand there is a process. You don't just start and expect the result. That is number one. You must understand there is a process that you need to follow before you get the result. It's a gradual process. You don't just start in a day. One thing I always tell people, instant gratification. It can work in any business. And one thing is that if you are looking for a shortcut, you only find a way to cut your life short. So there is no shortcut to success. But one thing is that everybody will join because of result. But you must understand the process. Don't just focus on the result, understand the process and follow accordingly. Thank you.
Thank you very much again. Now, I will ask this question that you already told us you're not a superwoman. Have you at any point in the business, in your career as a network marketing, experienced setback and you feel like, oh, seems I'll back off? Has it ever
Uh,
happened to you that way?
Thank you. Not once, not twice. I think 3 times or 4 times. I can remember vividly. So the
So what are the
first,
challenges?
my first challenges is that, when I start this business, I wasn't born in a family where uh, I wasn't born in a millionaire family, in a family where they have practiced business. So I don't know how business works. So immediately when I joined this industry, so when I make little money, and then we need an office. So to retain an office then. And that's we are having prospect, nowhere to train them, and a lot of more. So that has been my first biggest challenges then. So and another one I can remember. Hello?
We are with you, we are hearing you.
Yeah. So that is my first challenges.
Hello?
Like, hello?
We are with you, we are hearing you.
Yeah. So that is my first challenges, is that, when you don't know, they just put you in it. It will be very difficult before you can roll with it. Another challenges is that it's got to a time when things were so rough and tough. That is when I start in the beginning. Because one thing is that the person that happens to be my sponsor is a friend of mine. Even when he introduced the business to me, he happens to be one of my students that I teach mathematics then. So, and more so, I don't see any big changes in his life then. So, and when I got to know the business, he happens to be one of my leader. So I don't accept to him as a leader then. That is another challenges. So it got to a time where he's the only one to help me out. But for the fact that I don't accept him as a leader, it is very difficult for me to do. That make it took me a lot of months before I can take my first step in this business. So that has been a very tough and hard time in my business. And the little challenges I can say I've made mention of it the other time. I also feel disappointed when I see people in my business that I expect them, like, that have showed the opportunity, they are into it. I think they have know it, but later on I see they don't understand what they are into. Sometimes I also feel disappointed. So those are my challenges. But the only time I feel like quitting was when my money was used to retain an office then.
So that when your fund was used to get an office in order to grow your business, you feel like, oh, damn, I want to back off. But thank God you didn't. So another question I have here is, this is somehow fun, not too funny, it is strategic. Well, I want you to be very careful when you answer this question. It is a statistical question. Now, let's assume you are given an elephant.
Okay.
Let's assume you are given an elephant, someone dash you an elephant. What will you do with the elephant? I have 3 options there. Number 1 is, will you sell the elephant? Will you give it out as a gift to someone else? Or will you prefer to keep it, raise it, and just to keep it to yourself? What will you do with it?
Like someone dash me an elephant.
Do you get the question?
Yeah,
Yeah,
someone give
someone give
me.
you an elephant.
Okay.
An elephant.
Okay.
So what will you do with it? Will you give it out to someone else as a gift? Will you keep it or will you sell it?
Yeah. Actually, I don't know why you asked this question, but one thing about me is that anything that was presented to me as a gift, I always like to keep it because anytime I see it, it gives me the memory of the person who gave it to me, how important that person is, and what I have done towards that gift at that moment. So I would love to keep it.
So, so we've noted that, and let's proceed with our interview section. Now, I have this question that if you are given the opportunity to start all over again as a network marketer, what one thing, it may not be one, it may be two, it may be three, but what are the things you will do differently and how will you do it? If you are given an opportunity to start all over, what are the things you will do differently and what results will those things bring to your business?
Yeah. Thank you. Like I said in the beginning, I wasn't a good follower. Like I waste like 9 months of my business because I wasn't a good follower. So that was one thing I will first correct. I will abide to everything my leaders tell me and go according to their will. Because one thing that I've noticed in this business, no matter how smart, how knowledgeable you are outside there before you heard about this business, you have to learn this business. You have to learn it. So, and that has been the
So
mistake
you are
I
trying
made
to say
in the beginning.
network marketing is a profession or an adventure that you
Yes,
need to learn. Okay.
exactly. It's a profession that you need to learn. So, and that has been the mistake I made in the beginning. I think because I'm a very brilliant student, I don't need to learn anything from anybody. So I'm just doing my own thing my way. And that made me wait almost 9 to 10 months of my time in the business without getting any tangible results.
Okay.
So
You
that would be
said
the first thing I will correct.
is there any other thing you like to correct or do differently?
The way one thing is that the way when I first joined this business, anytime I'm going to prospecting, I only talk to people about money, 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 money. And another thing is that I always expect everybody to see it the way I'm seeing it. So that was when I was a newbie. When I was a newbie in network marketing industry. So I will also correct that. So now I get to know that everybody have their own way, everybody have their own life to live. Everybody have their own way of doing things. So, and even with that, we can still get them into our business and let them do fine in our business without
Now,
converting them to who we are.
okay. I believe our viewers are getting some things and they are getting things to work on to improve their business. When I was planning this interview section, a topic comes to my mind. I said the scars or the win. The scars or the win. The experience or the result. Now, in a nutshell, is there anything, anything you experience in your journey as a network marketer that whenever you remember, any funny moment that when you remember, you feel like, oh, I couldn't believe this happened, and you laugh. I want examples of good moments and examples of
Hey,
bad moments. And whenever you
yeah,
remember for the bad moment, you feel like crying. You pity who you are then. And for the good
yeah.
moment, whenever you
The
remember, you thank God for what you have gone through.
now the funniest moment I could remember was a time when I was going to prospecting. I think I was with one of my colleague then. His name is Miss Akinwande then, but now Mrs. Alani Richard. Now we are going and we saw a man inside the car. So the man gets down in the car. I was going with my shoe. Like the shoe I've been using for like a year plus, let me say close to 2 years. So I was not telling the man, like,
Just
you will have
to make sure
money.
that
You, hello?
just put it in the
Hello?
hello. I want to help you
You are trying to.
express that you in a better way. So you just said a quack network marketer shoe. So everybody will have
Yes,
understand.
yes, a quack network
Oh.
marketer shoe, yes. So when I was telling that man that he did something, you know, to he needs something to make his life better. The man was so shocked. The man looked at me and said, "You want to make my life better with this kind of shoe?" I swear to God, that day is when I remember the shoe is not good. I've never noticed it in my life.
Yeah,
So
people will call
that
your
has been.
attention. Yeah. Actually, it's a funny moment. It's a funny memory, as you just said. But I got the lesson that people will call your attention to what you need to improve in your life to become a better person. And all you need to do is
Exactly.
just to take note and adjust. So, okay, now tell us bad memories, discuss, because you want to know what you've really gone through. Discuss. Since you remember, I feel like you've
One
been
thing
through.
is, one thing is, since I started my business till when I spent before I could get a clothes for myself. Since when I've joined this business, I spent a year and 8 months before I could get myself a new clothes. So I was only building my business with the clothes I have. Not that I don't make money, I make money. But one thing is that I have that big dream that I want to become a director. So anytime I make money, I invest back into my business and forget to get myself a clothes. But until the day in training, when one of my leaders stand me up and told me in front of my team that, can you see this person call himself a team leader, the kind of clothes he's putting on in general training? Even some of my team that I was even trying to help with my money there, they laugh at me then. So that has been one of the toughest time that I couldn't forget.
Thank God, because one thing I know is in leadership, there is this one thing you model. One
Yes.
of the process to leadership, you model, and whatever you do, your team, your follower do. So for improving that mode of dressing, I know it will really affect your business positively, but there is
Exactly.
there is a law of cause and effect. The cause is you are so passionate and committed to growing your business and forget yourself.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
So at the same time,
Like I
another
said, I
lesson
make
was learned
money.
there, but you are committed to growing your business and forget.
Yeah, and
It's
forget about
different.
myself.
So that's another lesson to learn. When you are growing your business, be committed, be focused, but at the same time, pay yourself off as an entrepreneur. Now, so we are trying to round off, and I will use this moment to tell our viewers that if they have any question, they should leave it on the comment section, and we'll ask our guest, our youngest present team member. But now I have another question here that now, what do you do with your spare time? You know, there are times to work, there are times to relax. When you feel like you don't have any excitement in front of you, no teamwork, no follow-up, no three-way call, no training, nothing. Your spare time, what do you do with your spare time?
One thing is that I love music and I play games.
Electronic games or board games?
Yes, electronic games. I have PS. One of my younger brother gave me PS3, so I play it. I play
Okay.
PS3 electronics game. And I also
Your
have
spare time, you play electronic and you listen to music.
to music, yeah.
That's fantastic. Now, I want to ask this question before we go. What role do relationship plays in building a successful network marketing business? Relationship.
Wow. Relationship is number
Hello? Seems the service very poor. Hello?
one.
Not sure if this is from my hand. Hello? Wow. The network is very poor. But let's see if we're going to reconnect and enjoy the interview section. What role do relationship play in building a sustainable business like yours?
Yeah, relationship play it all. Relationship matters. Because one thing is that when you get people started in network marketing, they don't understand what they are into. But one thing is that you need to get close to them. Know the kind of people they are. Know the kind of words they want in life. Know how they think. With that, you create relationship. That relationship will make them submit and will let you know how to work with them. One thing is that when people get involved in network marketing, they don't understand what they are into, but relationship will let you know how to work with them. So relationship play all the roles. No matter what you want to offer, if you don't have a good relationship with them, they won't get it right.
Now, I want to ask you another question. There are different strategies or different systems in which we use to build a network marketing business. Some network marketers, professional network marketers will tell you that you have to be a recruiting machine. And another network marketer will tell you, you need to work on making your team independent. That is, prospect in little amount of people, bring in the little amount of people you can train, duplicate the process to, and make them successful. Out of these two advice, which one will you advise a new startup to model? That is it for them to be a recruiting machine, just bringing people to the business, make people join their network, and don't bother about making them independent, or bringing in people that they can train, they have the capacity to train and make them independent? Which of these two advice would you like a new startup to model?
Now, one thing I always tell people is not the
Oh, the network again. What's really going on?
number of people you prospect or the number of people you have in your success. So one thing is that even I guide my team. Why prospecting? When you have people in your team, let them achieve something. Help them to a certain level before you say you want to prospect another person. When you just talk to a lot of people, you recruit a lot of people without rendering any help, they will just come and go. And one thing is that when people quit, they become negative, because it might be because of themselves and it might be because of you. But if you help them to achieve what they want, they won't quit. So I advise people, prospect based on your capacity, based on how many people you can train, how many people you can help to achieve success. Immediately when you help them, when they become independent, then you prospect another set of people. You focus on another. So I don't advise people to be a recruiting machine.
Now, fantastic. Now, from your last answer, I got to understand that you want your people, that when you help people, they will not quit. Are you telling me that you don't experience people who quit in network marketing in your business? That is, people enjoy your network, don't quit.
Yeah, no, that is not what I'm trying to say. We can't do without seeing people that will quit, but we can minimize it. the rate of people that will quit. So I have people who quit in my network, but they not compared to how people quit in other network.
That's great. That's great. So let me ask you this question. When you see someone who quits in your team or your network as a whole, how do you feel, and how do you try to encourage people to encourage their sponsors? The first question is, how do you feel when people quit your network? When people quit in your network, how do you feel?
Anyway,
Does this bother you?
Quitting my team has never been it has never bothered me before, because one thing is that when I see someone quit my network, I know either they don't understand what they are into as Adam. I know there is confusion, so it doesn't bother me. One thing is that, and immediately when people quit my team, I don't give up on them. I try to follow them up to know the reason why they are not interested again. So even with that, so a lot of people who quit my team come back. That is number one. And immediately, if people quit in my network that I'm not their direct sponsor, I let their sponsor know. It is normal. And I cite myself as an example. So when they also see it, they cheer up, train people. You know, even when people quit in their business and they train other people, when other people are successful, those who quit in their network are still coming back. Like, to God who made me today, one of my indirect leg who has quit the business like 2.5 years ago just called me today that he's coming back, he wants to join. Just because he see other people that they are performing great. And when he's going, I also encourage him that anytime he's done with what he's doing, he should call me, that I'm ready to help him back. Hello.
Thank you very much. Hello, we are with you. I'm hearing you. In a single sentence or a single word, can you tell us your favorite word or favorite sentence that you use to motivate your team? Are you there?
Hello, I'm there.
In one word or one sentence. Hello? Are you hearing me?
Yes, I can hear you, sir.
Are you hearing me?
Hello.
I said in one word or in one sentence. Hello? Hello?
I'm with you, sir.
Hello?
I'm with you, sir.
So I said in one word or one sentence. In one word or in one sentence. Tell us your favorite word or sentence that you use to motivate your team.
Like I said, I have learned how to treat people the same way by treating them differently. So I don't use the same word for everybody.
So that means it depends
on
their
who that
situations.
person is and the situation that are around the moment.
So, well done. Thank you for your time.
Yeah, you're welcome.
I can see, let me check if you have any question on Instagram. Not sure we have any question at the moment. But before we go, a funny question, let me use the word funny. I have another funny question here. I was trolling through the Instagram section, or I want you to dance again before you go. So there's a music I played for you the other time. The name. Is this the music? No, I see. No. I've seen it. Happy Day. You said Happy Day.
Yes, by Orishafemi.
Now, is this the music?
Yes.
Before we round off, I want you to dance and enjoy your time with us.
Yeah, thank you.
baby go. Àti pàkì lọ́ka tó gbé ẹnu rí yóò ṣọ̀gbẹ́ èmi ti bá wọn jìyà. Ẹ̀dá kankan mi gbé lọ. Shake your body up. It's not the time to dance, the time to the best. Hey, I'm kind of miserable, but you're steady. You know to give you stress. Today, the goodness and mercies which I hope I take it to me, they make me happy. Happy, it's happy, happy, it's happy, happy, make me happy. It's you put the cool to the front of the tele, to the island. I get you, woman, you move about.
Now, thank you, Mr. Michael.
Yeah,
Again, let me check. Now, thank you for your time on the call. So, I will ask you the last question before I go now. And like I said, it is not that funny, but it is tricky. Now, if you are given a superpower, let's assume someone just give you a superpower now. You can do anything you like. Do you like to fly, or you like to make yourself invisible?
Hello, I don't understand that question.
Hello?
I don't understand that question.
I said, okay, let me make myself clear now. I said, assuming you have a superpower now, a superpower to do anything you like.
Okay.
A superpower to become a superwoman being.
Okay.
Super being. Now, I said, will you like to fly, or you would like to be invisible?
I would like to fly.
Okay, why do you choose to fly over be invisible? You know, if you are invisible, you should be stress-free. No one will see you, no charisma, no shout, no hype, nothing. Why?
Yeah. Number one reason why I choose why I said I would like to fly. One thing is that someone said one day that we are created in this world because of ourselves. So if I make myself invisible, nobody will learn from me, nobody will gain from me, nobody will see me. So which means one of the purpose why I'm alive is not fulfilled.
I actually had some tricky questions to personally test your leadership capacity, and sincerely, you've delivered. Normally, anybody would like to be invisible, but a super lead, anybody, a quality leader, would like to fly, so that you share all the possibilities and let them know what they can actually do. So thank you very much for your time, for the value-added resources. And there's a particular question. There's a particular question about an elephant I asked. I will explain that in details when else we meet physically, not virtually. So thank you very much for your time. We appreciate your time here, and we hope we want you on a live call like this. You'll be very happy to join us.
Exactly. Thank you, sir. I will be very, 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 very happy.
So thank you very much. And before you go,
Okay, sir.
to become presidency member, how does it feel? How do you feel
Hello.
as a presidency member? I know at least it's been days now, if not, it's not up to a month now that you've
It's
earned the
not yet up
title,
to.
the recognition, and everything. Now, how do you
Hello.
feel being a presidency member? How do you see yourself?
Okay. One thing is, I've been aspiring to become a presidency member for a long time. So, number one thing is that immediately when I earn this title as a presidency member, like I feel great. Number one, like I celebrate myself. I celebrate my win. I feel the win from within. And one thing that I feel most that we be hearing that as a presidency member, there are some time, there are some authority that you have that no one else have it. I tried it on polling day and it works.
And it works fantastic.
It works. Yes, yes.
So that's another reason why everyone should strive hard and at least have that privilege and earn that title. Thank you very much once again. Have a nice time. Enjoy yourself.
All
And
right, thank you.
to celebrate more of your success very soon, to celebrate you as a brand new diamond director.
Yeah, by God's grace.
And
By God's grace.
more diamonds and more diamonds and more diamonds in your team. Thank you.
By God's grace. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Yeah.